Hello everybody and welcome to Plant Nursery Simulator. This is a game by Robot Assembly and it's very much what it says on the tin. We are going to be running our own plant nursery, looking after the plants and running a store to sell them to the paying public. So let's jump on in. I got an empty slot there, lovely. It's very pretty start screen, to be fair. Oh, I like that. That's a screensaver on my computer. I do like that. I like the graphics so far as well. It's looking nice. Okay, so I'm in a... Oh, no. It's like the start to Stardew all over again. We're trapped at Joja, everyone. Oh, no. We're trapped at Joja. Ah. All right, I got some paperwork to do. Oh, I've got to stamp it. I don't even look at it. I just deny it. Deny the applications. But we got a letter. A different kind of letter. Dear Sheelab, I'm getting old and weary, and it's time for me to step away. This nursery's been my life, and I want to pass it on to you. Breathe the fresh air, feel the sun on your skin, hear the birds sing. Take care of the plants, connect with people, and they will take care of you. Love, Uncle Joe. Let's go. At least it's not Grandpa, it's just Uncle. It's an uncle this time. Okay, so welcome to Plant Nursery Simulator. Your goal is to build a successful and profitable plant nursery. Order supplies, set prices, stock shelves, and serve customers to grow your business. Good luck and have fun. Okay. So the graphics in this part of the game are slightly more simplistic. Don't mind that though. As long as they're neat and tidy, which they are, and they don't look ridiculously over bright or anything like that. They've got nice shadows and things like that there. You've got a dumpster there. Okay, let's have a look around. You've got a bin. Here's our desk. Here's inside. Oh, the inside of the shop looks very nice, actually. I like that. Sometimes, like, the simplified kind of graphical style just makes it look neat. And I like it when it does that. Okay, so I think it's telling us to go to the computer. So I think we need to start there. And we need to open the shop app and order some products very similar to games of this genre. So we can get a green platter succulent, Easter lilies, starlet lilies, blue candle cactus. Those all look like they're for sale. We've got decor, gardening, furniture. Oh, so that's shelving and things. Junk and trinkets. Trinkets seem to be things for me. Oh, I see. So you've actually got some things to help you. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess let's order a plant or two. How much money we got? 500. So why don't we get like one of each of these? That should be okay. And is there a cart to click on? There we are. Okay, and purchase. Lovely. Bank. Available in full game. Why has it got an exclamation mark over it then? Pick up the box. Oh, the exclamation mark's outside. Oops. Oh, that was... okay, that was a lot. I didn't realize that I was going to get a whole box full, but okay. So let's shelve them. By holding down left click, it just throws them all onto the shelf. That's actually really nice. It's got a really nice way of doing that. I'm just going to use a second shelf. I figure then I throw that in the bin. Yep. Set profitable prices for your items in the Manage App Pricing tab. So this one, I don't know. Doesn't look like a lot of these games. You can just click on the price ticket to set prices. It looks like this one you have to do it from the app on the computer. I am just going to shelve all of these because I did go a bit crazy on the purchasing, but hopefully that'll mean I'll make lots of money. And I've got plenty of shelves, so that's wonderful. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. You get 16 in a box. And it cost me like 40. And it wants to be sold for like 280. That's gonna be quite a tight profit margin. I can see why we're gonna want to change the price there. I think that might be possibly being sold slightly towards cost. I'm not gonna sit and do the math right now. You can do it if you want. I'm busy putting pretty flowers on shelves, okay? I'm not gonna sit here with a calculator. I'm living my best cozy relaxed life, which does not involve mathematics. Okay, so, but I do still want to make a profit, so let's just manage. And it says the retail price on that, the wholesale price, so that's what I bought it for. Yeah, okay. So we want to maybe just put these up to the retail prices and see if the customers are happy with that. And if they are not, I shall look at lowering them. But at the moment, let's just match retail. I should definitely make a decent profit on that. I can just sell the pots as well. So I could get a little order of pots in too. It's nice I'm able to do that just from a screen like this. That reminds me a bit of the clothing store simulator. That was another really good one. Didn't get a ton of views on the channel, but it's actually a very well constructed game. Don't know about that one, but yeah, this one seems like it's nicely done. So I get some licenses going on. Nice. Expand the store. Oh, and it shows you how it's going to expand as well. That's really nice. It doesn't usually do that. It's usually like, hey, it's prende. So yeah, I like that. Then they've got a greenhouse at level 5, and I can start maybe growing my own stuff to save a bit of money on the purchasing of the stock. I'll get some storage in the full game, and I'll be able to hire staff in the full game. I will be able to market my shop to get more customers in the full game. You can't do feedback until the full game. Okay, I see. Right, let's open the store then. It's been telling us to open the store for ages. Let's do it. Oh, I like the sign. The sign is pretty. All right, so this is my till. Looks like mostly people will be paying card. There does look to possibly be a cash register under there for people paying cash. So my first customer is here. What are you looking for? I can't find a sand pot. Maybe I should buy those in. Oh no, she wants to make a purchase though. So I will do that. So scan the customer's items. How do we scan? There's always a different way. Scan, scan, scan. Oh, I don't have to pack, so that's nice. Change, 1586. So we do have to do change. I hate working with quarters. I'm British and we don't do that sort of thing here. We have 20 pence pieces, not 25 pence pieces. So when I have to work with quarters, it's really, really disconcerting. All right, well, I could definitely try and get some of these pots. Let's have a look. Decor, sand pot, add to cart. Azure pot, add to cart. Check out. And I would also, I think I'm going to need another shelf here. I could do a half shelf to put the pots onto. It would only be 150, or I could do a full shelf. Let's do a full shelf. It's probably better than stupid half shelves. Especially because I've got no storage right now. All right, dude. Oh, you've got a card this time. Okay, I love it. It's 29.60 for you. Thank you very much. The buttons are nice to press. It makes such a difference. Like, I've had ones of these before where the buttons are really fiddly to press on the card reader. Makes it really difficult to do. This is great. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. What? Probably the first thing I should do then is to move the shelf. Check out customers until you reach level 2. Let's put this shelf here. I think here's a nice place. It just goes into place quite nicely as well. Everything about this is like well done and easy to play. And like when you're playing a cozy game, the last thing you need is frustration. Open lid. Shelf. Throw box in bin. Hopefully they won't go and buy everything at cost, but we'll see. Maybe they will. So I want to just manage. Oh no, I already sorted the price out on those. That's cool. Right, let's check these customers out then. It's got nice feedback as well. It makes a sound when you click a button, which makes you know that you've done it. I know, like, these are really silly things I'm talking about, but they are good quality of life features. I can see why this has got positive reviews. Feels nice. I like the fact that they've not gone with the... You know, a lot of these games go with the very sort of lifelike looking characters. And sometimes they can look kind of uncanny valley. They can look a bit odd. These ones are nice. They're kind of cartoon style. And I actually think that that will hold up a lot better. Oh, oops, 20. 22, 40. Sorry. £90 change. Uh... 75, then you need 15 on top of it, don't you? I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's just years and years and years and years of working with... And I don't even really work with cash anymore either. Like, but when I was working with... I keep reading the total up there and I should be reading it down there. Look there, She-Lab, look there. Luckily, the game won't let you make a mistake, so yay. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I? I'd be underselling things. All right, so change 530. Oh, that. Thank you. That's at least nice, easy round numbers to deal with. Okay. Change 1950. Right. This is why in these games, I love it when I get to the point where I can have staff and I can just go and like play in the greenhouse and then they can do all of this stuff. Yeah, yet again, She-Lab looking at the wrong thing. Don't know why I'm obsessed with looking up here. And looking up at the roof, apparently. It does have quite a sensitive, I'll have a look at the settings in a minute just to see if you can change it. Another thing I've noticed about this, I'm about to do it again. Another thing I've noticed about this is I've not seen any... How are we doing 90 O2? No, 30 O2. You're never going to hire me to work in your shops, are you? Ever again. Are we level 2 yet? There's a nice flow of customers in this as well. So you're never sort of sat waiting for a customer to come in. Some of these games, again, can do that. And it's really annoying. You're like, oh, there's no customers. What? Although, I wonder whether you will need marketing eventually if you've got lots and lots of tills and lots of staff. Yay, we're level 2. That's a nice graphic as well. I like that. Like I say, these games can be a bit 10 a penny. So, like, I'm always looking to see which ones have the nicest play to them, which ones feel good, which ones don't feel good. This one feels a lot better than a lot of other ones I've played. Although they need to like highlight the, I need to put a big red box or something around the total because, yeah. Okay, so purchase the boot trinket to increase your run speed. Okay, your sprint speed. I can sprint. Oh, okay. I haven't really had to run very far. I've been stood behind the till all day, so I'm not entirely sure why we need the boots. But what kind of boots should we have? Should we just get the tier 1 for now? So we don't run out of money too fast for stock and things like that. I'd rather not spend all my money on boots that I don't even need. Oh, I like the little package. Little present package. Yay! Purchase the gardening book trinket to learn about gardening. Okay. So I just place those down somewhere, do I? I thought I'd put them on, but no, apparently we put them in the shop and use them to decorate, and then we get faster sprinting, I guess. Cool. I'm guessing that this eventually will be our storage shed. But not unless you paid for the full game. That padlock ain't coming off until you've paid the money, okay? And also until the game comes out. I don't think it's out yet. Actually, let me check. Let me check like when that says it's coming out. Available 2025. So later in the year. It will be this year, but we don't know when this year. But that's pretty cool. I like this though. It's a neat shop. It's a nice shop. I want to see, is there decoration options for the shop? Like maybe later on. Furniture. Fruit stand. Oh, nice. We'll get fruit later. Furniture, gardening, decor, plants. Trinkets, junk. It doesn't look to me like decor. Looks like it's just different pots. So I don't know whether you'll eventually get... Oh, maybe under here. Licensing, expand store. Greenhouse, storage, hiring, marketing. So no, there's nothing like some other games like this will have ways to change the floor and walls and things. It's not really like a necessary thing, but it's a nice thing. So if they could add that later, that might be nice. Doesn't look like that's the plan at the moment though, because otherwise they would have it there with a lock on it. So it doesn't look like it's the plan to be able to decorate this or anything. So purchase the gardening book trinket. Garbage cube unlocks junk items, trash can, boxes, and crates. Right. Instruction manual for growing your own crops. Oh, what? I need level 4 for that. I guess we best end the day then. Wow. So we made minus 191 net profit. That's okay. We bought a shelf for about that much. So we made a bit of a profit on versus the stock we bought. We've got a lot of stock left over to sell the next day as well. At least I think we do. Day 2. Yeah, it doesn't look like we need to particularly replenish anything except maybe those blue pots. Let's get another little load of blue pots. They seem to be popular, I guess. So let's get those on the shelf and then we'll open up. Don't need to do a lot today. Did all the setting up yesterday, clearly. So far, quite simple. I'd be quite happy to see... what? Oh yeah, because the greenhouse is at level 5. So I guess gardening is going to happen in the garden. I mean, we do have a rather huge garden there, so I'm guessing that there's going to be a greenhouse there, and we'll be able to maybe garden actually on the ground. All right, let's serve some customers because that's the only way we're going to get levels, right? You're welcome. If we make enough money, we might be able to get a contract unlocked as well. Maybe make a little bit more of a interesting, varied shop. what this sort of thing is all about, right? So 9, 10. Confirm. What? You don't need change? Perfect. You're the best customer ever. Wow. More of you, please. It's nice. I can see from here whether I'm running out of anything. It's great. I think we might be running out of the sand pots. I might need to quickly do an order of those. So 128. See, this is one of the ones where actually having quarters makes it easier. Most of the time it makes it harder, but sometimes, some change amounts, it makes it nice. All right. Everything else I think we have enough of. So just going to get some more sand pots. It's nice and quick to order. I can quickly do an order, scan a customer through, go pick it up and put it on the shelf. 35, 30. See, sometimes as well, it's like once, do you remember the alien shop that I did? Like that was so imaginative, but not everything ran well with it. I really, really enjoyed it, but came across a couple of sort of bugs and things like that with it. And that kind of ruined the experience a bit. This one is a simple concept, but it's a simple concept done well, I would say. I mean, I say it's a simple concept. It might really open out as well. You don't know. Do, 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 do. Oh no, I've done it wrong. Let's just do it like that. It's easier than putting it back and taking it back and doing it the other way. 560. I appreciate as well that they don't have like different card types you have to choose and things. Don't purposely make it more difficult than it has to be. $10.80. So after a while, my brain just clicks in and it gets it with the quarters, but it takes me like a minute to change my way of thinking, I suppose. 9.20. Yay, we're level 3. Perfect. I need to go pick up my sand pots and put them on the shelf because we've completely run out. And also, they're in the middle of the road and someone might run them over. Not that I've seen any cars so far. That doesn't mean they're not there. Waiting to run over my pots. Oh, we're running out of lilies now. All right. So I'll pop through a couple of orders and then we'll get some more of those lilies. Maybe I should get more of everything, but I don't know. I guess I could store it outside the shed or something. I like to have nice storage in games like these, and I feel a bit put out that my storage is not going to be there until the real game comes out. Sad times. 5, 70. Ah, that's one where a quarter makes it easier, definitely. Right, we've totally run out of lilies. I think I need one of every type of plant now and the blue pots. So we need to do a big order. So add your pots. Right, order done. I'll just quickly clear the queue of customers. They love those pots, don't they? They're like all over those pots. 7.52. Oh, 80. I did it again. I am the worst at that. I'm so lucky that my job is being a YouTuber and not being a shop assistant. Mind you, who pays cash nowadays anyway? No one. Right? me know, like, if you are from America and you've been brought up, like, working in with 25-cent pieces, do you find it difficult when you go abroad and you have to work in, like, say something like 50 pence, or 20 pence, or 10 pence, or 5 pence, and a penny, and you don't have the 25? Does that get confusing, or do you find it easier? I'm actually interested in whether that is just about whether you're... I probably have asked this before as well, actually. But whether it's about what you're used to, or whether it actually is easier to manage with multiples of 10. And then just making up anything that you need a 5 for with a 5 pence piece. Interesting, huh? Okay, so 560. Okay, so we still can't purchase our... I think I don't want to end the day yet. I want to go and restock these shelves quickly before the end of the day, because I'll actually get a minute to do it now, so... And I guess we'll just leave the plants around the back or something. Where did we have these? We had them here, didn't we? And a few down there. So some of them where we've completely run out, we'll be able to completely get rid of the box and everything. But there will probably be some boxes left over. I just need to find a convenient place around the side or around the back or something to put those into. Succulents, they completely ran out as well. So hopefully one more day worth of serving customers, and we should have our level 4, and then we'll be able to go on to the next part of the equation, which will be making our own plants, doing our own gardening, which will be quite cool. One more day of being a shop assistant, and I get to play with gardening and farming. That looks really quite charming, doesn't it? And it's actually, I really like the models, and I really like the way they look on the shelf as well. It's pleasing to my eyes. And that, again, when you're just wanting to be cozy, it matters. It really does. All right, let's open up. Oh, I'm nearly level 4. Look, there's top right. Oh, apparently we are already open. Who knew? Oh, of course, we haven't finished the day. That's why. We'll close when we finish the day. So we made a profit of 126, and now we have an account balance of 434. I would like to, just quickly before we open, have a look at the different contracts and see if there's anything new that I would like to pick up. I don't know whether it will tell me to do that as a goal, though. Let's have a look at our licensing. So we'd have a variety pack next. That will cost us 400 and level 3, which we have. But then we're going to need the gardening license. We're going to need to save up for that. So what we might want to do is get the gardening license first, so that we can start growing all of our fruit and veg, and then go back and start on the variety packs and the plant pack, and then the next variety pack, and then veggie one. So I think we need to work up to those. And I think it would probably be better for us to get the gardening going and see what we need to buy. I don't want to spend 400 and then be cash starved. So are people coming and seeing that we are closed? They are. So let's let's stop that from happening. Just wanted to see if I could get another contract, but I don't think it's going to be wise looking at the fact there's a farm, like a gardening contract. I think it's been purposely weighted so that as you get to level 4, you'll be on about 500. I just restocked as well, so that was expensive. Hi. Oh, you bought quite a lot of stuff, didn't you? Go you. All right, so looking down here, 29.60. They can definitely buy 4 things at a time. I don't mind that at all. more they buy, the better it is. It's half the difficulty with the transaction. It seems as they pack their own bags anyway. Oh no, I mistyped. At least I looked in the right place this time though. Level 4. Look, I'm not here for you to buy one pot, okay? Buy more than that. Thank you. All right, let's go and purchase the gardening book, shall we? Lovely stuff. Right, gardening book, here we come. Da 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 da. Oh, it's pretty. Look at it. It's lovely looking. Okay, can I place that somewhere? I'll pop it next to my boots. I need like to get a table or something to put to like display these things on. I don't know if they can go on the shelves. Oh man, of course I got a queue now. Turn my back for 3 seconds, see what happens. The whole place falls apart. Queue full of people buying one thing. How dare they? How dare they not buy the amount of things I want them to buy? 170. Da, da. You can't find sand pots. I haven't had 2 seconds to order the blooming thing. The queue is relentless. Gotta be faster. Sheila, you gotta be faster. Wow, you're twins. They've only got a certain amount of models. Sometimes a couple of them show up at once. They also, one thing I've noticed as well, they seem to pay in like relatively sensible amounts. They don't give you like $60 when it's £1, well, like $1.70 or something, you know? I'm gonna keep saying pounds, but it isn't pounds. Oh, this is one that's a bit annoying. That lady has quite the thigh gap. Something I will never know, lady. Okay, 920. I mean, I would love to get away for 2 seconds and actually purchase a greenhouse expansion. Right, so the thing with that is... So we need that before we're allowed to do anything. Okay. The thing with that is... It's under manage, isn't it? That's why I can't find it. It requires level 5 and $600. And probably after that, we're going to have to save up for the... So I'm just going to keep serving customers to the end of the day. $9.20. I clicked on the 9 there. Don't know why I'm just misclicking. It's not a difficult. It's nice big buttons and everything. It's a nice interface, but okay. $8.70. We're very nearly there. I think the next couple of customers should be enough. can't even blame my mouse anymore. Do you remember when I went through that phase of my mouse just double clicking on things to the point where I had to completely can a series of, I think it was I forget which one it was now. But yeah, I had to completely can a series because the double click made a chest issue and things started hanging in space and stuff, but it was actually my mouse that caused it. But I now have a new mouse, so I can't complain anymore. I will take your money. Ah, level 5, perfect. And I've got my $600, right? So we should now, at the end of the day, be able to buy ourselves a greenhouse, which will be lovely. So it doesn't take long to get the money together. It's probably a day's worth of serving customers per like thing you do. And I think that's quite nice pacing, to be honest. You want to, you know, the main loop of the game is to serve the customers, buy the stock and everything. I think there isn't probably enough of a gap. You kind of have to be a bit mean to them and leave them to their own devices in order to get stock, or just do it at the end of the day. But they almost completely run out of those lilies, those white ones, and the pots are completely gone. So what I think I want to do today, full EXP earned from unsatisfied customers. Oh, you get a partial EXP from them. That's interesting. I want to buy 2. Of those. And I want to buy 2 of those. Oh, so that's quite nice. You can go into your cart and just increase the amounts from there. I'll still have enough for the greenhouse. I just want to make sure I've got enough of those. So I want to completely fill the shelves up with them because the customers go mad over those. They love them. They think they're the best things in the whole wide world. So we'll definitely need to have like a couple of shelves worth of them, I would say. It's clearly because they're going home and growing their own plants instead of buying them from me, though. Again, how dare they? Those cheeky customers. I think they can rip me off. And a nice sand pot. Okay, so I want to now buy a load of lilies because we are low on those ones. They last a bit longer, the plants, so I don't need to do 2 boxes of any of those at the moment. Although eventually I might decide I want to do a whole shelf of each type of plant I have. But, you know, we're probably going to be increasing the number of different options we've got for them. So once we've done that, they'll be buying lots of different things and less of them, possibly. Right then, so next on the list, we're not finishing the day yet. Oh no, we now can finally, now we've restocked, done all the good girl stuff. We can now purchase a greenhouse. Oh, very nice. And that will expand 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get 12 different expansions on that greenhouse. Let me just see as well. I just want to check, like, greenhouse 1, greenhouse 2. It may not let you do greenhouse 2 in the demo. I just wanted to see like what sort of level requirements were on it. But yeah, let's run around here and have a look at this greenhouse. So it's given us a certain amount of plots. It's wanting me to do a store expansion to get more space. But I need, I guess, expand store for 1,000. So we need to make, requires section 1 and level 6. Oh, we need to get another level for that to happen. Okay. I'm also going to need to get 500 together so that I can actually buy the license I need to do anything in the greenhouse. So we're going to need to do a little bit more serving customers, I guess. I could get some more red lilies and I could get more of the green succulents. So starlet lily, green succulents, just so I can completely fill the shelves up with them. And that means I don't have to worry about restocking as fast, because I can't restock while the customers are in. It just takes too long. I get too stressed out. And things as those green succulents perfectly fit on a shelf, which is lovely. Most of them fit 12 to a shelf, but the succulents seem to fit like 16 to a shelf, which is just really nice. It's like, yay, I get to actually... Right, so we've got a few too many here. So what I think I want to do... Maybe I just put them around the back. And come and get them later. Forget about them for the whole rest of the... No, I won't be able to, because I'll be able to see them through the window and it'll be annoying. Oh, look, there's a tap there. I wonder if I can, like, put a hose on it or something. All right, finish the day, finally. Start the next day. I definitely, before this finishes, though, I want to, like, properly get into this greenhouse mechanic. So I guess we're going to need to open up so that we can have a look at that. Come on, customers. I got no money. I don't even have money to restock those cacti either. I am super poor after buying that greenhouse. So mean of them not to even give me any seeds. How dare they? Like, I've got this exciting new building outside. I can look longingly out of the window at it, but I can't plant anything in there yet. I'm like, do I want the store expansion first? Or do I want to try and get things in the greenhouse first? I just don't know. 460 change. I could do that a lot faster if there's no quarters involved. What is going on with your... Oh. I thought she had really funny ears, but then I realized it's actually her hair. I was like, oh, okay. You know when you can't quite see something right and you're like, 38, 80. It seemed odd to me because, like, these models are generally, I mean, other than Massive Thigh Gap Girl, pretty decent models. I was like, what? Hey, hello. 2040. I sometimes wish I could just type it. Uh, 2792. I wasn't nearly typing 750. No, I would never do such a thing. It didn't happen. You didn't see it. Okay, so change 1750. That's an easy one. At least everything's rounded up to 10 cents. So 40, you can either do 25, 10, and 5, or you can do like 4 10s. So yeah, 3 coins is probably more efficient. I mean, 2 coins would be even more efficient. Like 2 20 pences. But then when there's a 5 involved in the like British system, you have to have an extra coin then. So say if it was like 38. No, let's say it was 28. 28, you do a quarter piece and then you do 3 other coins. Okay, so 28 for us would be a 20, a 5, 6, 7, 8. So there'd be an extra coin involved in that. So I guess it makes some things more complicated and some things easier. Okay. 11, 20. How close? We're nearly at level 6, guys. I've been waffling away, talking about weird ears that are actually hair. And it's like another hat and cheese moment, isn't it? My very first Let's Play Undertale, and I was like, oh, look, that's some cheese. And it was like actually a hat or something. Which, I don't know, I guess there's more of an excuse when it's a pixel-based, like, rubbish. I mean, not that the simple graphics, let's say that. They're not rubbish graphics, they're simple graphics. They're very nice graphics, they're very stylized and interesting graphics. But it doesn't make it easy to actually see things as they are. Makes it very easy to mistake hats for cheese. Okay, so 90 pence change. I'm getting that 40 pence going. It's quick. That's good. And I've worked out the 40 pence is just 25, 10, 5. And obviously, like, I knew that, but now my muscle memory knows that. It's different. Okay, so we got 410. We don't have enough yet to expand the store. I don't understand why the next thing wasn't to get the gardening pack. Why is the next thing to get more space? Because I always worry in games like this that the next goal after that is then going to be let's do stuff in the garden. So I try to do things as it tells me to do them. But it doesn't seem to make sense in this case. Oh, look at you buying up all my pots. I'll have none left for everyone else. Love the sailor outfit. I love the sundress as well, actually. Why am I not playing a clothes? Why am I in the nursery? Why am I not selling clothes? Why did I do that way around? What a weird way. I should have done. I always normally go from top to bottom with we're doing change, but oh well, apparently not that time. $11.20. $170. Okay, so we have $500. How much is the expansion again? It's 1,000, isn't it? Yeah. So does it maybe think that I need to expand the store and get more shelving and things before I don't know. before I start making things in the greenhouse? I'm very confused. Okay, I think we should end the day. Let's go and have a look at what stock ran out. So the cactus ran out, which is not surprising because I wasn't able to buy more stock of that. I will go and grab the lilies that we have around the back here, so they'll be able to pop on the shelf today. I might want another box of those, to be honest. I think I want a box of everything. Maybe 2 boxes of the blue pots. It's a pain because it's like I want money to do gardening and show everybody what the gardening looks like. But no, not today, clearly. It's not going to happen. I need to restock everything. But yeah, I definitely do. I think there is something to be said for restocking things in the evening and not bothering to do that during the day. You know what? Customers won't see. Or if they do, I don't care. Really? There was one leftover one. You kidding me? I am certainly having a lot of fun playing shopkeeper in this, so I feel like they've done a good job. But I want to know what the gardening mechanic is like because that's going to be a whole different mechanic. So knowing what that's like will make or break the game, you know? Because if the shopkeeping part of it is amazing, but the rest of it is kind of lackluster. Then it's not going to be as good a game, is it? So we need to explore it. Okay. Right, that's pretty nice and full, but now we don't have much money left at all. So we'd best finish the day, open the shop up in the morning. I had lots of expenses. So our revenue was 514. Our expenses were 255 and our net profit was 259. So we did make some profit, but not enough to expand the store, sadly. On day 5, I hope we don't have a day limit on this. Imagine if it was like, haha, day 7, you didn't do enough. Bye. I would imagine they would have warned me about that, though. Right, let's open up and see if we can make enough money for a store expansion today. Because, again, that is definitely something I want to show. You know? So, what do we get in the gardening pack? Let's have a look. Not that I can afford it anyway. So, under licensing. So, we'll get fertilizer, a watering can, a bucket, some description. Maybe that's a planter. So, maybe we have to put down planters and then put compost into them and then put the seed in and then water them. Something along those lines. So those are purely to go into the greenhouse. And then I'd need to buy like a stand in furniture. So go back to furniture. To put like fruit and vegetables in. So gardening stand. And we've got a fruit stand and another fruit stand. So I don't know whether we'd need the gardening stand or the fruit stand to display our veggies, but I'll have to see. Need to make some more money first though. My goodness. Just got no money, have we? Big old money sink. All right, 90 cents. $31.60. Yeah, I know I gave that change wrong. Well, it was right. The right coins, but it was not the most efficient number of coins to have given. 20.40. Giving a quarter, a 10 and a 5 is better than giving 4 tens. Luckily, this customer has an easy amount of change. I love that I can pack and scan in the same action. It's pretty nice. I'm clearly very talented at this. Woohoo! Okay, so 35.20. We're close to level 7. We're at $452. Getting there. Wonder if I can charge them more. Yay, level 7! Woohoo! The levels are coming faster than the money, I think. The money is definitely the bottleneck here. So, guys, you need to buy more expensive stuff is what I'm hearing here. $560. We've run out of sandy pots again. I should have bought more of them, shouldn't I? What? Love your glasses. Love your change amount. 2050. Music's super chill in this too. We're at 588 now, so 600. 400 to go and we can expand. I need to not starve myself of cash for some restocks as well. They can be expensive. You proud of me there? You're proud of me for doing that, what probably your average American toddler could do. Woohoo, go me. These toddlers with all that money, I don't know. What? I take it back. First time I've actually had to do that. First time I've actually had to take the money back off the table. Now we're nearly at 700. Just need them to buy more expensive stuff. That's better. Yeah, $29. Maybe they'll start spending more if I get more contracts in. But if I get a contract, I need to buy a new shelf and then I need to buy new stock. So it's like, that's going to put me so behind. I can't find sand pot. That's because you suck. What's nothing to do with me? Sometimes I put the 0 on, sometimes I don't. Depends on my mood. Okay. I'll get more sand pots for tomorrow, okay? So we still don't have enough money for the expansion. I will need to... What do you mean it's too expensive? You're the first one that's complained about it being too expensive. Is it one of these games where it changes the retail price? I just put them at retail price. Didn't like overcharge or anything, but maybe that's changed. We're nearly at level 8 and we do nearly have the money we need. But I'm going to have to do some orders, so we might not be as close as we think. So I would like to get some more sand pots. A couple of them. I'll just purchase those. And then we're going to have a look at what else is lacking. We could probably make do with the lilies. The succulents barely sold, so I think there's a problem with them. The fact that someone was complaining about their price as well. I'm just going to make sure on the computer that that market price is correct for it. And the market price hasn't like dropped or anything. No, it's the proper retail price. I don't fancy selling it for less than that. And not many people have complained, just one person. So, okay, I'm happy enough. Let's stock our pots up. And then I think I need more cactus and Easter lily. Am I going to need more blue? I'm going to need more blue pots, aren't I? Blue pots, cactus, Easter lily. Ah, I have no money left. So one blue pot, one Easter lily, and one cactus. I'm still on 648, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to make the 350 I need today. On top of any restocking costs. Oh, perfect. Exactly fit. That makes me happy. Doesn't take much. And then my blue pots. The nice thing about dealing with plants is you don't have to open boxes. I know it's a silly thing, isn't it? But it's helpful. All right, end day. Let's start the next day and see if we can make enough money to expand our store. I can't imagine it'll want us to do more than one expansion. I think it's probably just going to be doing that just so we can, I don't know, play around with things. Just so we can see what an expansion looks like. I know what it'll look like because if I go into the manage button, expand store, I know that what we're going to be getting is a little bit around the back there. And then it'll start expanding off to the side. Is there even room outside for that? Oh yeah, I may as well open. I imagine it goes backwards by 2 and then it expands into the space over here. And then the greenhouse expands into all this backspace. It's got 12 expansions, so it can be quite huge by the end of it. I like that you can turn the tap on and off. I'm like, why put a tap there? But clearly that's why. All right, let's get the money coming in so we can buy our expansion. We are now level 8. I don't know how many levels there are. But come on, you got to buy more than this. Let's have a good, like 4 things at least, okay? Oh, okay, I'll let you off with 3. If I just didn't give you any change, would that help? Sometimes my brain decides it wants to do things properly, and sometimes it's like, no, let's just do multiples of 10. $28.02. Oh, come on. You can buy more than that. I've got a greenhouse to buy here. Not a greenhouse to buy, but you know what I mean? A greenhouse package to buy, a greenhouse license. I need to get seeds and things. How am I supposed to do that when you guys are just... You guys are just not buying enough stuff. Okay, we need 250 now. The stock's still looking pretty decent. So this will just push us over 800. Lovely. Oh, that's better. Yes, buy the succulents. I love it. Thank you. Okay, 31, 66. Okay, knew I needed a win there. Yes, this is better. Customers that buy stuff. $14.80. 884. Oh, we're 100 away. Very nice. And we're only halfway through the afternoon. Well, not even halfway. $20.50. Thanks. Come on, buy more. I need to do my goals. Ah, brilliant. Thank you. And you paid with right change. Oh, lovely. $7.52. We are so close now. As long as you buy an okay amount of stuff, that should be it. If I could make a little bit of extra for restocking, that would be even better. Yeah, they really do not like the price of those green succulent things. I'm being stubborn and I'm not... I'm not luring them. No. You want premium plants, then you got to pay for them. Premium succulent plants. Right, so I've got now enough money for my... for my upgrade. Of course, there's a massive queue. Always a massive queue when I want to do something else. I'm just not the sort of person that can just leave people waiting, even if they are video game people. Okay, run. Woohoo. Oh, I like that you get like a whole animation like that. That's cool. What's the next goal then, I wonder? Oh, there's no more goals. That's not so bad then. Yeah, you actually get a really quite decent chunk of space there. Don't mind that. And I get a new door. Oh, right. Or was that door there the whole time? It might have been there the whole time. Probably. So now we're just going to save up to get our gardening packages. It hasn't given us another goal, so that's quite nice. It means I can do what I want to do and what makes the most sense to me rather than the game is telling me to do and worrying about it. Didn't really need that expansion though. I haven't got enough I think getting another license would have been better if I was in control of what I was doing. I would not have spent that money on that at all. The things that I have, I'll rearrange some shelving. I'll get some gardening up and running in the next 20 minutes or so, hopefully. And then we will be seeing everything the game has to offer. Right, so I feel like it's quite easy to move things around. It's quite easy to, and it doesn't give you like, you can't do things on an angle, which in a way makes it easier. Oh, I know what I'll do with the wellies. Wouldn't they look nice just by the door? Let's see if I can put the book anywhere else. Like, see if we can place it, like, maybe on the desk. Yeah, we can. Although I don't know if that would get in the way. What other furniture do we have? Gardening stand for $60. I'm going to buy a gardening stand. I feel like this would look quite nice. Maybe by the front here somewhere. Oh yeah, just some extra space here maybe. And then maybe I could put my book on there. Or maybe I could put my book on this desk. Yeah, I can put it by the computer. That's an ideal place for it. So I don't know if that should be like in the greenhouse or outside or something. Is that inside the greenhouse? Yeah, I can. Interesting. I think that's what I might do in here. I might put that there. And then I can put my buckets and things like that on there, and I can put some planters in and things once I'm able to buy those. But before we can do that, we're going to have to finish the day. The green succulents really have not been selling well. So maybe it is time to lower their price. People have been complaining about their price as well. As long as it's no less than... So why don't we take it down to $7? And just see if people like that price a little better. They haven't complained about anything else. Just seem to be not too happy about that. So I have some spare succulents, but we don't need to restock those. We need some more Easter lilies, some more cactus, and some more red lilies, and lots of blue pots. And then maybe one sandy pot. Okay. So let's just get everything nice and... So one Easter lily, I think. Maybe two of the starlet lily. That completely ran out, didn't it? One of the cactus. Two of the blue pot, one of the sandy pot. Oh. We don't have enough money. So how about we have one less of the starlet lilies, one less of the azure pots. We'll do without the sand pots for now. And let's just do without the Easter lilies. Hard when you've just done a massive upgrade of something like expanding the shop. I mean, really, like I say, we had no need to expand the shop, but I just wanted to see what a shop expansion entailed and how much extra space you get and things like that. Is definitely something you want to see in a game like this, is how the expansions affect things. And you do get a lot of space for your money, I feel. Especially with the comparative size of the shop compared to how big the shelves are. You can fit a lot of shelving in here. 100%. So I'm going to possibly need to restock throughout the day here, but we'll see how we go. That was expensive. So we're left yet again with $40 in the bank. Well done. So we're all stocked up. So I'm going to just start by opening. I like to just stock up everything before we open in the morning. No, sorry, before we close at night rather than before we open in the morning. But don't those shelves look lonely? That expansion was extremely premature. See, I wasn't sure if it was going to go back to the whole gardening stuff or whether it was wanting me to expand and then it was going to be like, do the gardening stuff, and then it was going to confuse the game. Sometimes with goals and things like that, it confuses the game. So quite glad that the goals have gone away now. And I can just do what I want. So at the moment you can't get staff, so I imagine there's no point in them having an extra like checkout, but I imagine in the real game when it unlocks, it's going to probably have extra checkouts and you can have several people being served at one time. Be like one of those big chain garden centers. It would be amazing. Oh, Sheila's back at her old tricks again. I did not want to put the right amount in for that one, did I? Okay, let's get my concentration game up. Oh, I love your hair. Orange and red sort of ombre look going on there. Nice. Is it an ombre? Or is it a beilletard? I don't know. When I go to the hairdressers, I'm like, I want a stripe in my hair. Do it. So I don't know, like, all of the names and things of the different hairstyles. Twinsies again. So they're going to start complaining that they don't have the stocked now, so we're going to have to stock up a bit. It's always a balance between getting new features versus making sure you've got enough for stock, which I didn't really do. I kind of get excited about new features, especially when you're playing a demo. You want to, get through the new features in sort of the hour and a half to 2 hours that I would normally play a demo for. So, la la la, 9, 10. See, that's a really nice hairstyle too. I can never achieve that purple very easily in my hair, and also B, it would never stay. With purple, like I think it's all the blue washes out quite quickly, quicker than the red. So you start with purple and you end up with sort of red staying in your hair. Thank you. Correct change. Always appreciated. Appreciate the opportunity to work in quarters. But really, I just want to go and play in the greenhouse. But I got to make $500 before I'm allowed to do that. Plus any restocking costs. We are getting there, though. But they are going to start complaining there's no stock soon. Yeah, I know you can't. You managed to find one, clearly. Yeah, they can't find any stock now, so I'm going to need to restock, which is annoying to do halfway through the day. So Easter Lily they can't find, and they can't find Sand Pot. So let's start with that, if I can. And they can just wait, and I will clear the queue in a minute. So we've still got succulents, and we've still got the other kinds of plants. And we still, I think, have a few blue pots as well. Look at this. Whoa. It's nice that the game is handling this well, though. Now you're going to see Shelab's ultra queue clearing skills. Okay. 20, 40. We're 300 now in the bank. Despite our little midday restock. Oh, go you. Look at you with your $40 spend. I like you. Hello. And hello you. I like her top, actually. What do you mean you can't find a Starlight Lily? Everyone's been buying loads of stuff today, haven't you? So at 450, we're very, very close now. Probably one transaction away from having enough to start gardening. But I do need to restock some stuff as well. So we'll have to see how we go with that. Wow, they just keep coming, don't they? What am I doing over there? No idea. Right, so that's the last customer of the day. So we don't have any Starlet Lilies left at all. And we're really low on the pots. And we're actually a bit low on the succulents as well. However, I do have some spare of these. I do have a few succulents over here. They've sold out really well ever since I lowered their price a bit. So I just need to get really the Starlet Lily. That's the main thing. But if I do that, I'll not have enough for the upgrade, I think. It's $51. So what I could maybe do is try and just like make do tomorrow. I really want that gardening pack. It's not sensible of me to do this. I should really just play for another day. But you know what I'm like. I do what I want. So I want my gardening license and I want to see what this is all about. Oh no, I have to have Variety Pack 1 before I'm allowed to have that one? Oh, well, that's typical. I guess I can buy the Starlet Lilies now then. I now have a snake plant. I have Echeveria Lowy. I have a barrel cactus and I have a croton. Okay. Could start selling snake plants, maybe. They're going to start telling me they can't find things if I don't have them on display, so I'm just going to have to use whatever. I think 1 shelf per plant now. From now on. And we're going to need to make... Oh, the snake plants fit loads of them on. Brilliant. They're just like the succulents. That's great. That's great news. Okay. And then the lilies here. I can't do a lot about the cactus, sadly. Unless I buy the junk cube and then I'll be able to take things away. Just go there for now. I got 1 more shelf. Well, actually, I've got a couple of shelves over here as well. So we could get some of the other things. So we could get some of these. I'll be allowed 1 of these. Let's do the croton. Let's buy that. And then I'll try and buy the other 2 tomorrow. And I'll try and get some more shelving. And then I'll try and get the greenhouse going. And everything and everything. See, if I'd have realized that I wouldn't be able to... That I would have to take this before I could get the like greenhouse pack. I probably would have got this much earlier. And then I'd have more variety and I would have been able to sell more. But sadly not. So once I've got a little bit more money, like 100 more, then we'll be able to buy the other 2 new things. I might want to buy another shelf. Because quite frankly, we've got this massive store and like barely anything in it. It's kind of not very good. So come and buy my stuff, people. Probably going to run out of pots in like 3 seconds flat, though. But as with any demo, timing-wise, I do tend to just try and keep going until I've shown you everything that I want you to see. Have I not opened? Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought that guy wasn't coming in. I was like, did I not open the shop? I can't find a terracotta pot. Yeah, see, they're starting to complain about the things that they don't have from the new pack now, you see. So you've got to pay for the pack, but you've also then got to have those things in stock for the customers or they get grumpy. Not that I really care, because all that affects is experience points. And at the moment, that is really not the bottleneck here. The bottleneck here is money. I wish I had the bank so I could do a loan, but I can't. But 57 now. I could buy something. Oh no, I haven't repriced it. Running away. Okay, so what are we looking at? Snake pot, snake plant, 639. This one, $9. That should have been $9. And he got it for like $2.90. I bet he thought it was the best ever bargain. I'm putting them up to $7.25. So terracotta pot, $11.60, $9, $12, $32. I'm just making sure that everything matches up to the retail price, which it seems to do, except for that concrete pot. Got far more pots nowadays to deal with as well. Can I buy some of those pots? Decor. Concrete pot, yes please. Terracotta pot, yes please. Let's get those on the shelves. And then I shall deal with you. That queue is huge now. Oops. And let's put the terracotta pots on the middle there, I guess. And then there'll be more stuff for them to all buy. Right, let's get some money coming in. Yeah, we're looking for $500 now so that we can start thinking about getting this greenhouse upgrade. Because that's the last thing that I probably want to see. Like, I don't really need to see every expansion and every different thing that we can put on the shelves. Because really what we're looking for here is not to be playing the game as you would play it if you just wanted to make a pretty shop. I'm looking here to just show you... and to show you basic features. I can't read. Yeah, so I'm wanting to show you the basic features. So I'm wanting to show you what the shop mechanic is like. I'm wanting to show you what expansion looks like. I want to show you what the greenhouse, growing things in the greenhouse and how that all works. And I'd love to know myself, actually. But it's hiding it behind me doing things like the shop expansion. Like I said, I don't think that was at all necessary. Sometimes I go too quick for my fingers, I think. Go nice and slow. It works fine. They're still going to be complaining because I've still got a couple of the plants missing at the moment. $7.25. Most of them don't like have transactions under a $10 amount at this point, which is quite nice. Hi, dude. $2.75. Well, that 75 is an easy one to make up in quarters. Yeah, look at you in your suave business suit. Why am I always out by $1? I think I just misclick it, to be honest. I had to click on his card about 4 times. Like I say, it's me trying to go too quick. I need to be slow and deliberate and careful because that's totally who I am. It's not my fault everyone bought all the terracotta pots. Not my fault at all. So I am going to have to... Did you get that lady's terracotta pot? I think you did. Hopefully there won't be like big old arguments about it. Don't have enough, sadly. We're close, but no cigar at the moment. Unless I have some nice big transactions towards the end of the day. We're 100 short. So I'm going to have to do another day. And then hopefully we can get in there and see what the gardening is all about. That's what I'm wanting to know now. I'm like, give me the gardening bit. I should have listened to my intuition and not done the expansion. Typical. Right, so what I'm thinking to do is just ignore their annoyance over the fact that we don't have this or that or the other thing. It's the Easter cactus and Easter lily, sorry. Got enough of the cactus and it's all the pots. I could do that to stop them whinging. And then one more day, I think. Okay, so I've got to be able to make 300 tomorrow. I should be able to do that, I think. I should. They're going to possibly complain that there's certain plants not there, but I don't care, really. But they complain a lot more about when the pots are missing for some reason. I think they really like pots. I think pots are just their thing. You don't get many terracotta pots in a box. Got there then, more sand pots. Okay. And then we've got another box of pots. So I wonder what those ones are. Blue ones? Oh, more concrete ones. Okay, we didn't sell many of the concrete ones though. So they'll just have to go outside. Probably shouldn't have bought more of those. But yeah, we're looking relatively well stocked. We're a bit low on succulents. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to spend any more. I want to make the money and I want... Made 271 profit there. So if we make the same today, we should have enough to have a look at the greenhouse. And I might need another day just to buy the stuff, but hopefully that should be all right. Okay, so new day, open store. Adjust blanket on chair because it has slipped. Sorry if that made a horrendous noise. Hello, my dude. So 26.89. 26.89, please. Thank you. It does not want to happen. So on 311. The second I get to 500, we're buying that new pack. And I don't care if they hate me for not having stock. I've got enough stock to sell. So that's the main thing, to make the profit I need for the thing I want to look at. So 16.90. $26.10. 383. We need 100 now. $9.10. I'm keeping up with the customers quite well. Come on, nice big chonky amounts of plants, please. I guess that'll do. It's not quite what I was thinking here. You couldn't have given me the 4. I've got all the stingy ones. I don't want to buy lots of stuff. Why are you buying so many pots? My goodness. I mean, not that I'm complaining. Yeah, if I just take 52, would you mind? You would mind? Oh. It takes us about a week to do this. So yeah, what I tend to like is you get to the stage eventually where you hire some staff and they do all the till work for you, and then you just get to manage the shop and water the plants and stuff. Oh, we have enough. We have enough. So what I probably need to do now is just make a little bit more so that we can have money. 12.54 for buying the actual carrots and whatnot. I couldn't find a barrel. You should have come in earlier then, shouldn't you? Well, actually, no, it wasn't for sale earlier, to be fair. They haven't complained as much as I thought about the missing stuff, though. What do you mean she needs change? Right, I'm actually going to close the shop early. And I will deal with the last couple of customers and then we'll go and do some gardening. One thing I do like about this as well is you don't have to wait until the next day or anything. You have got instant delivery on all of your goods, which is quite nice. Overall, I've had quite a nice time on this game. Like I say, I feel like it's very clean. It's very nice. Plays well. Get nice amounts of increases to your stuff. No, it's closed. Sorry, mate. Away. Wasn't too keen about the goals telling me to do this, that, or the other, and it wasn't really probably the best way. Sorry, I had a massive throat tickle there. That's why I have my big drink with me in my big, totally not Stanley cup. I don't have the money to pay for one of those. I'll just get the one that's £10 and is probably like 90% as good. If not as good. Let's manage. Let's go to licensing. Let's buy a gardening license. And then we'll be able to have more different kinds of veggies later. But this is the main one I want. Variety pack. Yes, you get more stuff. You get a better watering can possibly. That one you get more veggies. That one you get more different plants. That one you get some more plants and some more pots and things. But overall, it doesn't add anything in the way of game mechanics. It's just going to add more things that you can put in your shop. But this is going to add new game mechanics. So what I want to do, I ran over to the greenhouse, and actually what I should have done is go shopping first. So I imagine that I'm going to want to buy a growing pot, a soil bag, a watering can, and maybe some seeds, and see how that goes. So I wanted to keep going a little bit longer so that I had the cash to get this gardening setup going. So let's have a look. So this is the watering cans. Oh, right then. Huh. Do I just put those on the shelf then or something? Let's put that down a sec. No, okay. I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, let's pick this one up. What's this? This is my soil bags. These are my planter boxes. I should be able to do the... So do we just want to put them onto here? Yeah, okay. I see how it is. So you do need the gardening bench so that you can actually get things out of boxes. Righty-ho then. I don't know why we need 2 watering cans. It's not multiplayer. I can only use one at once, right? Okay, I still can't get those out of the box. So I don't know whether they are just for selling or what they're for, really. Can I put them on the tap or something? Can I do something with the tap? No. Right, okay, well, we'll work those out in a minute, I guess. I will see if I can grab some soil bags. See if we can do anything with those. See if they will go onto the gardening bench. Or what if I need a gardening bench for everything I do? Take item. Oh, here we are. Here we are. This is working. Cool. Put that on my gardening bench as well. I don't know whether I can just put them on the ground as well, but the gardening benches, to be honest, make everything look a bit nicer, so... And these will be my seeds. Take these over here as well. So these need shelving. Okay, so hold, take item. Oh, here we are, take item. Plant. Okay, let's see if we can do similar with the watering can. I might just not have been looking at it at the right... Oh yeah, take item. Place. Turn on the tap. I've left the tap on, but let's not worry about that too much. Oh, I see. Okay. You get a ding when you've watered it. I like the ding. The ding is nice. The ding is fun. Okay, so I can see why I would like gardening benches. It just makes everything look a bit nicer. There's a place to put things. At the moment, it's all a bit of a mess, but then we're going to be growing some carrots. So I wonder how long it takes them to grow. I'm going to turn off the tap. I don't know if I have a water bill here or what, but, you know, I don't want it to go up too much. I'm going to start the next day and just see, like, if there's any growth on the carrots overnight. It doesn't really tell you how long that's going to take to grow or anything. So I want to see, like, if we get any progress. Oh, yeah, we've got little tiny carrot seeds. Little tiny carrot shoots. So I imagine that over time, they would grow. You'd get carrots out of them. Then you'd put down a fruit stand. But this video has gone over long. I just wanted to get to get the gardening mechanic shown to you guys before I did wrap it up. So I think this is where we are going to wrap it up. There's still more to do. So if you guys want to play the demo, it looks like there's a good few hours of play in just the demo. And then there's probably going to be a lot more hours of play once the actual game comes out. Like I say, it's very neat. It's very nice. It's very easy to play. And it's very chill. So I would definitely recommend this one. I think it's just very nicely put together. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the demos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.